is James again, talking about WODaholic WOD number 2, which is the James complex ladder. This is Sabrina and Madison behind me. We're going to talk about the movements real quick. The James complex always starts with the burpee. The burpee can either be facing forward, or you can do it sideways like that. Once you complete one burpee, then you pick up the bar and it's power clean, front squat, to a locked out press to the back, then a back squat. And then at this point, she has an option. She can either shove it back in front of her head, like that, or from the final back squat, you can drop it. If you decide to drop the bar, you have to jump over the bar to start the burpee all over again on this side for rep number 2. Keep in mind on the burpee, you don't have to clap on top. It's just a simple burpee. Then you can grab your bar. Once she has finished 7 of these at 65 pounds for RX, then she's going to increase the weight. Go ahead and increase the weight. And at this point also, remember, it is up to the athlete to change their own weight. The judge can't help. The judge will remind the athlete, however, to make sure to put the right weight on and to also make sure to put the clips on at the end. So she's going from 65 to 75 pounds. As soon as she gets the weight back on and the judge sees that both clips are on, she can start. Now on this one, she's actually going to demonstrate as well. Instead of doing the power clean front squat to press, she can also, if she chooses to, do a squat clean thruster to press to the back squat thruster back to the front. So we're going to demo that. So you have the burpee. She's going to do squat clean thruster to the top, to the back squat thruster back to the front. And that's an acceptable range of motion as well. So again, this is the RX movement only. Now for beginners, we're going to take the back squat out. So for beginner, several beginners and the scaled groups are starting with just an empty bar. On the empty bar, make sure to not drop that empty bar. So same thing, you're going to start with the burpee. Pick up the bar, you have power clean, front squat to press, and then it finishes right there. After the press, the athlete returns the bar back to the bottom and returns it back to the ground with an empty bar. Now in both cases, you can drop the bar from the front rack position or the back rack position. You cannot drop it from overhead. And make sure not to drop an empty bar. Also, on the final, you can't drop from overhead. If you have an overhead and you drop from there, it's going to be a no rep because of that final drop. All right, thank you.